Hi, Sequanda Martin. I ain't gonna lie to you. I do not know what to say right now. I'm on here like blind as a bat right now. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to feel. I don't know anything right now. Today is fucking May 21st, 2025. And I lost my weed person. Why? Because she's just like you. Here's the thing. She don't sell weed. She just buys it. From her cousin, I guess. I don't know. But here's the thing. She has a boyfriend. And when I met her, like I told her, I like, look, I'm interested in you. But she said she had a boyfriend, so I was like, all right, cool. But she was smoking weed at that point. I said, so I tell you what then. Well, since you got a boyfriend and I like weed, how about I just get it from you? She told me she don't sell it. So I was like, well shit, you know who sell it. So how about you get it from them and I just give you the money for it? She said, cool. That's the transactions that I'm doing. Check out my text messages. You will see that all I'm doing is just buying weed from her. But here's the thing: once I buy it from her, she wants to have a conversation about her boyfriend, about her situations in life. And I'm like, yo, you have a lot of problems. At first, I was like, nah, man, it's everybody else's fault. But then something told me to just sit back and actually listen. Just listen. As I listened, I said, God damn, this is you all day long. Because you told me something. Today is 21st of May. Go back to the past Sunday when I addressed the makeshift church that your dad got. You told me I walk around eggshells around you. I walk on eggshells around you. You said that shit. And all day you said that you always let me speak and you always say silent and you never say anything. But now it's your turn to speak. You will be heard. You will get heard. You will be heard. I said, shit, I hear you all day long. But I didn't say anything. I just sat there and did this shit. Why? Because shit, think about it, man. I've been practicing with that girl who I was buying weed from. And all of a sudden she cut me off. She cut me off. I text her on Monday, which is the 19th. I said, look, man, I'm trying to get some shit. Like, please, just let me know. She ignores me, and today is Wednesday. I said, fuck it, man, you a selfish ass person. I haven't done shit to you. Not only that, you told your boyfriend about me, and you already exaggerate shit. Really think about it. I don't know what you said to your boyfriend about me. Because my sister does the same thing. You told me, well, I tell Ryan Langlois and Laura Hasty everything that they doing, and they should be doing this. But you come back and tell me that you walk around eggshells with me. You walk around eggshells with me, the person that you grew up with. But you can tell them to give me justice. So basically, you the old woman in the Bible that says, like, Judge, avenge my adversary. Avenge me of my adversaries. Your Honor, avenge me of my adversaries. Hey, motherfucking judge, you bitch. Please, avenge me of my adversaries. Adversaries. That's you, right? That can't be you. It can't be. Not how you act. Man, you act so unholy to the point where it's like, how are you even speaking about holiness? How? Once you did that shit, when you talking to me, you had so much venom inside of you. Because your head was shaking, you were pointing and everything. And I just sat there and chilled. And then you told me, you would not speak to my kids again. Okay, cool. I would not talk to your kids again. Because guess what? Your oldest daughter smoked weed. And now I have lost a weed person. You tell me I can't talk to your daughter and I'm telling her that, shit, look, man, since you smoking weed now, I smoke with you. I mean, your mom ain't gonna smoke with you. So guess what? You gonna need an adult to like actually help you out through your trials and tribulations when you start smoking weed and start seeing everything for the first time. That's exactly what happened to me. I smoked weed so much to the point where June 5th of 2021, my eyes became open for the very first time. Because I looked at the world and said, what the fuck is this? Everything still looked the same, but why is it different? It wasn't nothing changed. I changed. Everything within me started waking up and saying, like, look around. You see this shit, right? This shit ain't gonna last. So why are you concerned about this shit? That's what I was looking at. Because I was like, hold the fuck up, man. Like, this shit is stupid to me. What am I looking at? Temporary shit. Temporary shit. That's all I'm looking at. Why am I telling you this shit? I don't fucking know. Only thing I know is like I came on here because something told me to just start talking. That's it. And I'm talking to your bitch ass right now. Because I don't care anymore. Sequanda, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't hate you. I don't. But god damn, I do hate you. Why? Because shit, think about it, man. You manipulate every single thing in your life to make it all about you. You manipulate every single thing. How? How do you manipulate everything? I don't understand it. How do you manipulate everything? How? That I don't understand. If you're gonna tell me, if you're gonna tell me everybody's the problem, everybody, and you're not, something wrong on the axis at that point. Now, you told me everything is my fault because I'm the one that's on the outside looking in. Everybody else is telling me how I'm wrong. This is what you're telling me. But then in the same breath, you would tell me, "Hey, look, you didn't deserve to deserve to go to prison. You didn't. You deserve to go to prison. But you were still wrong though. Last time I checked, it was either you're innocent or you're guilty. If I deserve to go to jail, how am I guilty? If I didn't deserve to go to jail, how am I still wrong? So that means like somewhere your logic is falling apart. But you don't want to admit that shit. Now, why am I saying that shit? What do you do behind closed doors? What do you do? I mean, honestly, if your kids act the way they act, what do you do? Because your youngest daughter pining over your ex-husband? All right, let me show you something. You divorced your baby dad. You had two kids by one of them died, so technically you had three by them. Your oldest daughter like, man, whatever. Your youngest daughter is like, I don't understand why he's like this. Why you have all the keys to the kingdom by telling them, man, fuck him. Look, move on with your life, man. But your father attacks me for saying that. Your father attacks me. Now, your father tried to kick me out the house for telling him, look, because you attacked me, man, like I had the unadulterated right to kill you at that point. And even after. But guess what? That ain't me. Because shit, I turned the other cheek, man. I turned the other cheek. You, on the other hand, your dad says, you know what, since you talk about killing me, how about you get out my house? I said, fine. Your mama, where you gonna go, kid? Where you gonna go? All right, you can stay. Man, fuck, you already kicked me out now. So now I gotta talk to my probation officer. Well, look, man, like, this is the situation right now. And I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat shit. My life is in danger in this place. And my father is the proof. You ain't gotta ask me about it. You gotta talk to him about it. Because he's the one that gotta answer for all his sins. And then you gotta talk to my sister about it. Because shit, my mom said she wasn't there. Then you gotta ask my brother about it. Now, you're gonna see shit in the house. They're gonna have to explain to you why the shit is there. They're gonna have to explain that shit to you. Holes in the wall. Why? Because shit, man, think about it. Y'all attacked me. So, in response, my bitch ass brother threw me against the wall. In response, I looked at the wall and said, shit, fuck it. Bye. Because one wall is already damaged. What's another? That wall was already damaged in the other room. So when I got in there, I said, shit, hey, since we damaged this shit, have fun with it too. This is what you don't understand about me. I do not fucking care. When I tell you I don't care, you all think that that's a bad thing. Even your fucking father, he told me out of his mouth, I was afraid of you growing up because you were so carefree. But yet and still, you see everything works out for me. This is how so fucked up y'all are. When I was in middle school, early high school and shit, I used to either get on my bicycle or ride to the site from Gus Lee House, that shack we were staying in. That was at least 5 miles back and forth. So you talk about a 10-mile journey. Either riding a bicycle or walking. Then going playing basketball for hours. And then walk or either ride the bicycle back. practicing my game and then working on my endurance. Because I'm like, shit, I'm gonna make it in basketball. I already know I'm gonna make it in basketball. But here's the thing, I didn't understand why I wanted to make it in basketball. So I quit. I'm like, man, fuck it, I just do this shit for fun now. So as I'm riding that bike and I'm walking down to the site, I'm telling myself I'm doing this shit for fun. I don't give a fuck about what y'all got going on because y'all ain't gonna support me. Sequanda, when have you ever supported me? Honestly, really think about it. I've always supported you and your kids. Really think about it. You haven't done that much for me, but I have done something for you though. Really think about it. And my limited resources, right here, right now, I was still doing for your bitch ass kids. I was still doing for your bitch ass, stupid ass kids. God damn, your kids are dumb as shit. Because of you. Because of you. You're dumb as shit. So therefore, that shit falls on your kids. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. You talked about my son. You talked about him. Go talk to my son right now, and he will tell you, man, I love my dad. I don't give a fuck what you say. My daddy know I know my daddy can't do shit right now. I know that shit. That's why I'm telling him, you need to get your act together. And I am getting my act together by doing this shit. Telling you the truth. The only way I can get my act together is by getting my shit out. Telling y'all the motherfucking truth. So once I tell y'all the motherfucking truth, guess what, man? I'm good. I am good at that point. Now, I can do this shit and put it out there. And I'm like, shit, guess what? If it happens, it happens. It don't, it don't. I have done my part. I played my part. Now, why am I saying all this shit right now? No other reason but for nothing. All this shit is for nothing. It is. Really think about it. You are never going to change. Never. You're going to see this and say that I'm wrong. You're going to make every excuse in the book for your bitch ass parents. You're going to make every excuse for the fact that you're going to chastise me for smoking weed. But you're going to allow your daughter to do it when she's like 14. And say, well, we talked about it. It's okay. How do I worship the devil and I got demons inside of me, but your daughter doesn't now? Your daughter's smoking weed. Before I talked to you about it, your daughter told me, look, man, I gotta talk to you. I started doing this shit. And I was gonna go outside and smoke. Who was that? Fucking Red Lobster. Her prom date. Her prom and shit. I was like, look, I'm about to go smoking and leave. Shit, you can join me if you want to. I was like, but I'm telling you right now, I'm smoking grass. I ain't smoking no vapes. So, oh, nah. Because I'm like, it's going to have smell on you. And I know you don't want to smell like that shit going around your friends and your mama and shit. So guess what? Just get with me when you can. That's it. Now, she can't do that shit. And guess what? I'm out of a weed person. Because I'm going to use her. I'm like, look, man, you got people who go buy weed and shit. Matter of fact, I just thought about it. Your bitch ass brother, his fake ass daughter buy weed. She smoke weed. Fake ass daughter. I wanted to ever tell her that who her real daddy is. I know they did already by now. So that means this shit is stupid now. Because y'all lied to that girl her whole life when she was a kid. This is your real daddy. How? How is this your real daddy? Well, because you taking care of her. That don't mean shit. Y'all can break up at any time. Her real daddy out there somewhere. Y'all might have told her, y'all might have did. I don't fucking care. I don't. Here's what I'm talking about though. I was talking about my brother's illegitimate child with him. And he told me, that ain't my child. I said, did you take a paternity test? He said, no, I don't need to because she said it ain't. Women will tell you anything when they're hurt. Women will tell you anything just to get you out their life because she probably like, well, he ain't gonna do nothing for him, so why even bother? And he can walk around carefree about that shit. I'm like, shit, look, man, you a piece of shit because you can't even take a paternity test. A woman accused me of having a child by me. I said, shit, fuck that shit. Put me on child support. And by doing that, I went and go took a paternity test. The lady at the paternity test clinic was like, you know what you're doing, right? I said, yes. Because I ain't gonna be like my brother in the future. Because my brother's a deadbeat. He don't want to do shit for his kids. All he want to do is just sit right here and play Madden. That's it. That man almost 40 years old. That's all he want to do is play Madden. No, he is 40. I'm like, God damn, are you serious right now? This is how you live your life? For real? Working and coming home and not talk to your kids. Why? Because shit, think about it, man. Your youngest daughter is out here 11 years old, acting like she's 16. How? How? I hear her conversation sometimes. I'm like, you are lost as a motherfucker because look at your mom. Look, Sequanda, you got a dumbass brother and his wife is one stupid ass bitch. God damn, she's stupid. Because y'all cut from the same cloth. Y'all would sit there and talk to each other and then talk about each other behind y'all backs. I mean, honestly, how? How do y'all speak in front of each other? And then I hear both of y'all talking about each other behind y'all backs. My brother's wife would talk about you, and you would talk about my brother's wife. As if y'all don't know y'all talk about each other. Because I listen and my brother listen. But my brother don't say shit because he's stupid. Look, it ain't about me calling y'all stupid and all that shit or whatever. I just like doing shit because it's fun. The message is still there. It's just the fact that the way I'm delivering the message is the fact that is what you don't really like. That's what you don't like, the way I deliver the message. By calling you a dumbass bitch. I mean, honestly, like, I can call you all these names all day long, but you would never look at the fact that all this shit is warranted. It is. Because of your insolence and your ignorance and your shit, stupidity. Now, I'm done with this video. So, you have a great day.